Kia ora everybody, and welcome back to Civilization 6. I'm JumboPixel, and today we're celebrating 1,500 subscribers. 1,500 of you chumps have decided to click a little red button after watching a video, and I really appreciate it. And of course I say chumps in the most meaning and loving way. Today, as you can see, I'm playing as Germany. Now, I've just spawned into a brand new game. For those interested in the play settings, you can see it here. I'm playing on a standard map, standard speed, Emperor, of course, difficulty level, because we are playing as Frederick Barbarossa of Germany, the Holy Roman Emperor. I think he was alive around 1400, but my medieval history is a few years shabby at this point. Anyway, playing as Frederick Barbarossa because he was voted on our channel in our Civ 6 Leaders Royale as the best leader. I think the official Civ 6 Leaders Royale actually had Rome win. But, of course, our one was a little bit different where we ended up with Freddy, old mate Fred. So yeah, here I am, spawned it in as Germany. Not pretty good starting spot for Germany. We'll talk a little bit more about what Germany does and how we're going to play the game as the stream progresses. And a very good morning, afternoon, evening to everybody in the chat as well. Nice to see some familiar names, no names. Anyway, let's get settled. And I think that we're going to want to cluster our cities around this river. The river is really important for us. I would love to know what's that way. How much further does the river go? But I think this is as good a spot as any. I am slightly tempted by that hill because it's a hill. But let's not muck around. Let us plomp down Aachen. Cities of Aachen, 4000 BC. Lovely stuff. In terms of our research, I haven't massively planned out a research pathway, but I'm definitely going to want pottery, mining, animal husbandry, writing, currency, and then also we really want to get to our juicy Hansas, which is our unique industrial zone at apprenticeship. So we'll work toward that, but for the time being, let's go with the tried and true pottery. And let's pick up a scout. Scouts are perhaps slightly less useful as Germany. Not mega useless, but slightly less useful. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't walk too far this way, because there's a whole load of useless desert. Although the surrounds aren't terrible. Okay, cool. Here's our first city-state. Now, one of the passive abilities that we get playing as old mate Freddy is extra combat strength against city-state units and their cities, I think. I think it also counts against the actual city itself. We receive +7 combat strength. What that means is, even on Emperor, if we can build up a little bit of an army around the industrial era, we can probably give these guys a pretty good run for their money. And by that I mean destroy them. I'm particularly interested because they're because they're next to a mountain, so they could be a good science producer. What is their thing? They're really interested in production. Melee and cavalry units attacks do full damage to city walls is their main suzerain bonus, which is not massive. We want, I think there are, from memory, 2 city-states in the game whose abilities make your industrial zones spread further. 9 tiles rather than 6. Sorry to nerd out on the numbers, but I think that's right. Sorry, I just got a little bit distracted. I think we will go for a second scout. Just because I want to discover these city-states, I need to get this map plotted out. Yeah, so we do have a little bit of a combat bonus against city-states, which is a nice to have. A really nice to have. Let's grab this wee goody hunt. 40 gold. Love to see it. Although I would have preferred some faith. Because I'm probably not building holy sites as the Germans. At least not anytime soon. In terms of resources, I do need animal husbandry to improve that tile. And that's a pretty good improvement for us, so let's grab that. And continue plodding around. We're looking for zones along this river that will be particularly fruitful, i.e. here's a stone, which can provide a minor adjacency bonus to our Hansas. So that looks juicy. Lots of food and rainforest down here. Interesting wee city-state. What do these guys do? Land or combat units are 20% cheaper to purchase with gold for each encampment district building. I'm probably not prioritizing a lot of encampments, but that could be useful. We just got that for meeting 3 city-states. This one along a river, and it's coastal as well, so we can get access to some coastal stuff. They're also cultural, which we don't really care about. Your cities have full housing from water as if they were next to a river is nice, but we're probably going to be next to rivers anyway as Germany, so we might line them up for a early conquest potentially. Oh, it is actually a different river from ours, which is nice. Not super important, but nice to have. Brilliant. So, the next thing you have to know about Germany, and the other, one of the other reasons why they're so good, is because we get an extra military slot. By default, forever. So we can have extra combat strength against barbs, and have our scouts putting in the good work. Let's grab the +1 faith as well. We really want craftsmanship, because we want this military policy. Like, that is just so good for us, because we can churn out warriors and quickly roll through some city-states, potentially. There's a big caveat here. Potentially roll through some city-states, like Daro up here. But let's get out and explore some more of the world. And build a builder to get the tile improvements. Then we'll start working on settlers, and just pump some out. We'd like to get actually, there's potential for a industrial cluster in here. 1, 2, 3. It's not quite going to work because these rivers aren't quite close enough, but we'll see. We'll see. What do we got? 1 warrior, 2 scouts. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. We definitely need to move to the left a bit, though. Ah, great. We got another free scout. We've got way too many scouts now. That's fine. There's no such thing in theory. Wow, that is... What is that? What a thing. What a big rock. Can we settle that big rock? Potentially. Potentially. It is near a river. Grab another goody hut. Received an envoy. Who are we less likely to kill? They're both militaristic. We're already sort of working on a card, so let's keep working on a card. We might leave a card alive. Maybe. Johannesburg. Very good. Ooh. That is not so good. Nothing of importance down the side there. Let's bring the warrior back home. We might need to, depending on where this... Okay, cool. Cool. Looks like we can kind of tag team a little bit here. But I'm not quite ready to fight, so I'm going to flee. Flee. Next technology. I obviously would love writing, but I haven't met another Civ yet, which is really quite odd. Let's get mining. Be another big one for us as the mighty Germans. Shame there's no river near this rock, except for this little one down the bottom. We could make it work, though. There's potential for some crossover here as well. Looks like we might actually... initial plans were to move down this way, and I might still... I'll definitely still at least put one city down here. But I think we might move... Oh yeah, bring that back. I think we might move a little further north, perhaps. We should get a major victory against that slinger, which is always nice. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's grab the promotion. And hope that that scout just suicides into us and then that spearman just stays away. The slinger is giving us nothing but grief. We'll back off and promote. And bring the warrior up. Meanwhile, get you out of dodge. We could be on an isolated island start with 4 city-states here. This was my first spawn in, by the way. Actually, that's a slight lie. Initially, I'd accidentally spawned in as the Inca. So, yeah. Spawned in as the Inca. Now we're all good. Because I forgot to pick Freddy. Ridiculous. We just need to get this way a little bit further. We need to get past Johannesburg and actually see what's going on. I'll just sort of move the scout around a little bit. Just have a peek up there. I mean, we can see the map border, so there's not going to be anyone further north here. That would be ridiculous in many, 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 many ways. So, unless the land continues this way, we're on an isolated island start. Let's move in. Send the troops forward. Major victory there. But no need to strike. We can get the kill with the warrior and get some experience instead. Alright, let's go. Hopefully, we might actually just be able to sneak along the top of Johannesburg here. Who tried to take my kill? Not cool. Womp. I think we'll keep moving forward. Oh, it looks like they cleared the barb camp. Good on them! Appreciate the hard work. Some mining. Brilliant. Let's just start improving all the tiles. Masonry. Very good. Next technology. I would love to get a Champus down. The battering ram could be really fun. We want bronze working as well. We'll need to kill some barbs for that. Apprenticeship currency. Still haven't met another dang civilization because we're on a blinking isolated island start. I need to build a slinger and get a kill with a slinger. I'd like to get that boosted, really. Walls, not terrible. Battering ram, great. But, again, I just don't quite want it. I don't want astrology either because I don't want, that's sort of useless to us. So let's get writing. We're going to need writing. We may not be able to meet someone else for a very long time. Tossing up between a settler and a slinger. I'm going to get the slinger first. Uh-oh. I don't want this land to end, but I think it's about to end. Shoot. Wow. Okay. Isolated island start with a whole load of city-states and me. None of them are particularly good for me either, in that none of them are settled on rivers. Except for this one, which we'll take. They're not even within aqueductable range of a river. So they're just, I wouldn't say they're bad, but they're not particularly good. Oh, look. Oh. Free kill. Brilliant. Interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, so this is very good. We don't need double XP for recon units. We're gonna plop this in and get really fast production on anti-cavalry and ranged. I'm just wondering if I want the 30% production toward builders. I don't think so yet. I don't think so. We're gonna struggle with a lot of these. Obviously I want political philosophy, so state workforce is going to be good for me. Cavalry units as well, though. Support combat bonuses to all combat units. We will need foreign trade at some point. I don't know if we're going to discover a second continent or not. I would love to, but I don't think we're going to. Early Empire, grow a city to 6. Obviously, we want that as well. We just want everything. Not to be greedy, but we do just want everything. Oh, look at this. The heartbreak. One tile. Surely we build some sort of mega city of some kind over there. Could be fun. How we peek at this barb camp? We might let the city-state work on it for a bit. Send their warriors in. See if we can snake a kill. Yes, very good. Keep up the good work, champ. You're doing well. I'll watch. And we'll just see the scout on auto explore. It can just do loops of the island. Brilliant. Horseback riding. Love to see it. And this scout has wandered in at a really bad time for a scout to wander in. Just as my slinger gets produced and my warrior turns up. I think now it's probably time for a settler. I would like to get a monument as well, but let's get a settler. Time to settle down. Because the island is so sparse, brilliant. Because the island is so sparse, it's difficult to ensure that there aren't barbarian camps spawning everywhere all the time. Which the idea... Oh, not quite. What I might do is block this warrior from entering combat. It's a little cheeky, but it works. The barb may die regardless, though. They've got a lot of units here. Oh. No, they actually just decided it was too hard. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Guys? You've still got work to do. Please come back. Pillaged. That barb pillaged that improvement before it died. Hate that. Let's send the slinger up this way. Get some kills. Or actually out that way may be more useful. Yeah, it would have been. Oh well, we'll fix it in post. This poor scout does not know what's about to hit it. Poor scout. Major victory over a river. We don't need to take that though. Sort of fight that scout a little bit. It's taking big hits. Love to see it. Can we get the kill? Not quite, so we'll just fortify. You can heal, and hopefully that scout will do enough damage that this slinger can get another kill. Brilliant. There's archery boosted, which is exactly what we wanted out of that slinger. That was its only purpose, was to provide some science. Oh, now we got dudes coming in from the right. Just can't keep up. What's going on up here? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll monitor that situation. We are also monitoring this situation. How weak are you? Very close. Very close. But we'll give it a go. Maybe they don't attack us because they'll die. Let's see. Oh, okay. They pumped out another warrior. This scout mate will die here if I take this camp. But it's actually a trade-off I think I'm willing to make. It would be nice if old mate here still had his warriors about, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Let's take the camp. Military tradition. It was worth it. See a scout. Oh, 2 camps in 1 turn. Brilliant stuff. Thank you, AI. Always a pleasure. And as expected, the WoW is on 1 health. You're right, Jake. 1 HP. Incredible. What a hero. Absolute hero of the Empire. Let's harass the scout so it can't get home and dob us in. Not a lot of tricky terrain around either. Very flat little island here for us. Shocking that there are no other civs here, but we will find them. Right, we've got all sorts of wonderful boosts now, and we have writing. We'll make a trade route and pick up currency at some time soon. Let's get archery. I know it's a little... Well, it leads to horseback riding, so we will need it. And then I want bronze... I want bronze working first, actually, because I really want to figure out where that iron is. Oh, goodness gracious, what's going on over here? Scouts to the left of me, scouts to the right. Here I am. That's fine. Just pop that guy on automate. He can just roll around and check for barb camps, basically. They've just been turned into sort of like rangers, almost. Yeah, Jake, 1 HP. That scout was literally on 1 hit point. Love it. And the slinger's just going to sort of slowly and pathetically chase down the scout. Naval units, don't care. Just don't care, really, about any of those. Cool. Let's get heavy and light cavalry. Really, we'd love political philosophy, though. Just to get the extra cards in. Wonders we're not particularly interested in. We will get this bonus soon. But I would like colonization as well. Military tradition doesn't do a lot for me, except this bonus here, actually. Grants flanking and support combat bonuses to all units. Shouldn't be understated. It's kind of important. Kind of an important military tech. So we'll grab it. This scout decided not to move, which will be its absolute downfall. Thank you. And it's time for Freddy to get moving. So, Freddy's first city. Let's have a look about. We definitely want it on a river. We want to cluster it near here if we can. In terms of actual planning for this city, where am I going to put my stuff? I want a... Probably this way. My districts probably end up here. They could also end up here, but hard to get any sort of shared adjacency. Whereas if I put them here or here, we can start to connect up and make a weird thing. So, also, here's some strategic resources. So if I start here, I want to put an industrial zone next to a commercial zone, next to a aqueduct, next to a dam, and then sort of repeat it. So I want to have the industrial zones next to each other. So if this city builds it here, then this one will build it here, so on and so forth. So I probably want to come down here and settle along this river, ideally as close as possible to Aachen. 1, 2, 3. So, like, perhaps here is fine, actually. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that. So let's make our way downtown. Probably should at least have a scout escort. And we can get a Pantheon. And I think would be a fool not to get the free settler. Or the free builder is also actually not a terrible shout. So fertility rights, 10% growth. Free builder. Not terrible. Where is the... Dang, someone must have already taken it. Which is to be expected. I can't remember its name for the life of me, but I wanted the free settler. Oh well. The free builder is not terrible. The other one that is sort of, I'm sort of thinking like, we might have a lot of strategic resources. Is it worth getting +1 production from them? I think the answer is no. Let's get the free builder, which we need. And the city growth, nice to have. We'll take it. Realistically, I'm not playing a religious game, so I don't really care about all this crap. We need a trader to get the bonus for currency, so let's build one of those. No one... I need a city called Spinned Gold, because I've forgotten to spend my gold. However, I can do it now. Actually, I think it makes more sense to buy the trader. And then we can shift our... Whoops, we can shift our production in Arkan to either a campus or another settler. I think probably another settler would be smart. But also, we really need a monument. Let's get a monument, for goodness sake. What is going on? I thought that was a barbarian warrior. I was like, do not start with me. I'm just keeping an eye on these guys. We need to get the horses connected because we love horses as Freddy. Accidentally moved my scout. Whoops. And let's trade with our friends a card. For 3 gold per turn, and get the wonderful Eureka for currency, which is a key part of our plan. Okay, this is looking good. I'm feeling good. Right. Would like to settle that amber potentially as well. We could get honey and amber. We could get 2 luxuries if we settle up here. Have another cluster of sort of 2 or 3 cities up that way. Doo-doo-doo! Magdeburg! Magdeburg? Magdeburg. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Second city, down. Good job. Let's get your granary, first of all. Nah, third city. Who's next? Do I want to take one by conquest or do I want to settle? I probably want to settle my third city rather than fighting for it at this point. I'm just not quite ready to fight. You got 2 promotions left. Oh, I actually sort of do want that mine. I've changed my mind. Fickle, and indecisive. Yes, Jake. Production and gold is the plan, and then we'll use that. Oh, we just got early empire. Brilliant. And then we'll use that to either fuel a domination or a science victory. Those are the 2 really good victory conditions for old mate Freddy. Oh my goodness, there's more? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this beautiful defendable spot. Maybe real players exist beyond them hills. We shall see. My goodness. Amazing. I love this little nest here. Look at that. What a cool spot. What a cool spot, geographically. Insufficient amenities because we don't have any of our dang luxuries. We need to connect honey. Or amber. We need to do it now, really. Let's, yeah, see, look, it's just moving in all the wrong ways. Let's connect that up right now and just quickly get on top of our happiness. I'd really like to get a campus down as well. In terms of adjacency bonuses, we're not going to be able to build a super fantastic campus, but we do have to bear in mind that of actually where I want to put my other things, right? So I think actually I don't need map tax right now. That's fine. I think okay. Sure. I think I know what I'm doing. I don't. But I do want to at least queue this campus for construction. Yeah, I mean, these... actually, there is pretty good. There is also actually not terrible because of all the districts that are going to go in here. Sorry, Rice. Plop down that Champus. No problem. Bronze working is really good for us, and we've got that military. We can get great admiral points. We don't really care about it. Ancient heavy and light cavalry. At the moment, we have a production bonus for melee, anti-cav, and ranged, which is better than that one. It's just flat out better. We don't need this God King anymore. Let's go with the additional production in each city, just to help these guys along a wee bit. Archery, really good for us. Currency, even better for us, really. All of these are good. Let's get the battering ram. No, let's get archery and then the battering ram, and then maybe see if we can get into some cheeky early war. We can now get early empire unlocked through the Eureka bonus for that as well, which is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. This will fix our amenities problems, at least in Aachen. How can we fix yours, Maddenberg? Not easily is the answer. Not easily. Bananas, maize, irrigation, milk. Yeah, not wonderful. We might need to oh, we could potentially, if we met another civilization, we might be able to trade with them. But we just don't know where they are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? Why? No! Disaster! My game just crashed for no reason. Oh no! Oh, bear with me, folks. Bear with me, folks. Just have to take a... We're looking for a game to capture. No! The whole thing is gone! Oh, and I hadn't saved it. I hope it had auto-saved. Alright, bear with me, folks. We'll jump to a quick ad break, and I'll hopefully get us back live in no time. Although I can keep talking to you, so the stream won't end. But I will just quickly chuck in a wee commercial break and quickly launch Civ and hope like heck that the game had saved. If the game hasn't saved, we'll take a different approach. Shoot. Oh, the heartbreak. What happened? Why you do this to me, Sid Meier's? Oh, that is a disaster. Oh. Oh, okay, look, we're back. Yes, it did just crash for no reason. No reason at all. Why? Let's hope like heck that there was some sort of autosave. Okay, no, that's one of my test ones. Oh. Okay, new plan. Let's create a new game and replicate everything. So Emperor, we're gonna go online speed because we're not gonna want to play through the whole slow beginning of a game again. So let's go online speed. I mean, I don't really care about the map particularly. Let's go, but actually let's make sure that we have some friends. So let's choose perhaps something that is, you know, like I don't really want continents. Mirror could be alright. Highland, meh. Inland Sea, no thank you. I mean, there's always the classic Pangea, I suppose. Let's just go with Pangea, just to make sure that we have some friends. We'll go standard map size again. Disaster intensity is fine. Advanced setup. Pop through here. Grab Freddy. Emperor. Let's fill the map a little bit more with a couple of city-states. Map size, standard, that's all good. Let's go abundant resources. We'll go low sea level. Try and make sure that we're not just completely by ourselves. Got lots of AI players. I think that's all good. We'll leave the game modes off unless anyone in the chat really loves them. But alright, okay. We're ready. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. And it's like nothing ever happened. A perfectly balanced start. I really do need a new graphics card. I'm using some fairly outdated tech at the moment. Long-time viewers, well, not long-time viewers, but some viewers may remember I had some issues with a graphics card. I think it was during the Humankind. Was it during my Humankind stream that it broke? I'm not sure, but either way, let's pop into an online speed so we can just hone through at a really fast-paced. I could have also started at a different era, but I don't know about you guys, but I don't particularly like that. Starting in a later era, it's sort of, I don't know, part of the reason why I love Civ is because I love the exploration. And when you start in a later era, you just totally miss out on the whole explorative part of the game. I mean, sure, you can still explore the map, right? The map isn't revealed. It actually technically doesn't change anything. But I don't know, because you're not doing it with scouts and slingers and so on and so forth, it just, it doesn't really excite me to start with, you know, battleships or, I don't know, even men-at-arms feels a bit late. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna waste no time. Basically, we're just going to replicate what we did last time. But actually, we can learn a couple of lessons. Firstly, probably I'll produce one less scout. Secondly, I'm going to mine the absolute loving CRAP out of these diamonds. My goodness. Lots of hills. There's a Trouble Goody Hut. It would be really great to get a scout out of that. That would send us away laughing. The downside with playing on online speed is that it really messes with the overall pacing of the game. You know, like Scout 3 turns, Warrior 4. It's like, well, why would I build a Scout when I can build a Warrior? Or, you know, should I just get a Builder? Like it, yeah. I'm going to get a Slinger. I'm going to get a Slinger. Just because it's the same cost as a Scout. So, lame, we got experience. I mean, experience is good, but, you know. Yes, all the mines, Jake, all the mines. Speaking of, we're not going to get very far without mining, so let's grab it. There's Candy. One of my favorite names for a city-state. It also, of course, messes with, like, how quickly you can discover stuff, right? Because regardless, the scout still only moves, say, 2 or 3 tiles a turn. But, you know, we've already passed 500 years because of the way that the turn timings work in online mode. So even though I love it for a quick game, it's not great for it has some shortcomings, particularly at higher difficulties. And that's actually something I would recommend to anybody listening. If you're playing at higher difficulties, like I am here, anything sort of 6 and above, I would recommend that you don't play on online speed, like I am here. Basically, don't do what I'm doing, because what I'm doing is dumb. Just the whole timings are messed with. It's sort of a video in of itself, really. You know, it's like +1 faith per turn, but the turns are so quick. It's like, I want craftsmanship always. Be wonderful if we could find a. Look at that troll barbarian camp. Be wonderful if we could find a second continent as well. What is this? Thuringian Forest Mountains. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a shame those diamonds are there because what a spot for a campus. We might end up just putting a campus there anyway. Just the mountain adjacency bonuses are absurd. Oh, yes, we've got some turtles. It's actually going to be quite hard to fit everything in here. Probably going to put... let's see. We can put an aqueduct... Oh, it's actually going to be really difficult for us. We need rivers. We need rivers as Germany, and we haven't got them. Which means we're probably going to go the aggressive early start rather than the big settler play. Because we're going to want to take both of these city-states, and if we could, settle somewhere in between them as well. Extra strength, absolutely. Let's also research animal husbandry. Grab the 3 base techs. Can't go wrong. And keep having a look around. Looks like we're at the bottom of the map. Are we? Yeah, we can't quite see the border, but we probably are. Top border is nowhere in sight. Who cares about diamonds? Yeah, right? Who cares about diamonds? Screw the diamonds. They're everywhere anyway, right? I think it is going to be a who cares about diamonds, especially because I already have another source there. The only reason why I might want to keep them is if I go for some sort of insane, like mines or quarry. Quarry? Gee, I hope he learns how to speak English. Quarry bonuses. But I don't think that's going to be the play, somehow. Also, why am I running so far away with my warrior? Be very surprised if there wasn't a goody hut down here in the frozen wasteland, because it's going to be very unlikely that there'll be another civ down there. And what do you know? It was a safe bet. I'm not a genius. Animal husbandry. Next up. See, and also it makes it really difficult to get the Eureka bonuses when you're playing so fast. You know? It's just, yeah. Fast speed, not a fan. Makes the game tricky. I mean, we want writing. There'll be another civ somewhere. Hopefully we can meet them at some point soon. In terms of my next city, it's not going to be great, really. It's not going to be great. Just because we just haven't found a river anywhere. Here's one. Oh, okay. What did we get? Inspiration for state workforce. Seems like a strange thing to keep in a tribal hut, but I'll take it. Let's get the monument. We will need a little bit of culture. I'm going to want to just put this city down. We can get some fresh water there. Not mad at that. Or there. Which would I prefer? I'm not going to want to go down here, even though the game's like, look at all these great places for a city. They're not. This is absolute rubbishville. This is nice, and we'll probably take Candy. We'll also probably take Buenos Aires, though. Which is going to be more beneficial for me moving forward. It probably doesn't matter too much. This one is coastal, which is nice. Also will get us access to turtles. This one will get us access to truffles, but we might have them eventually anyway with Candy. 1, 2, 3. It won't quite get us to those turtles. We could put one there without any fresh water and then aqueduct to it, but that's more of a late game play rather than right now. Like right now, that would be rather foolish. We could get some nice adjacencies and so on and so forth down this way with a coastal city, so I'm going to do that. And finally, someone else exists! Hello, it's an honor to meet you. We'd love to sample some of your hospitality. Let's be friends. Or not. Delegation? whichever. Fine. Can I get the free... I can get the free builder and the fertility rights, which is really nice. We're not playing a religious game, so I don't really care, like, like River Goddess, +2 amenities and +2 housing to cities if they have a holy... like, yeah, we could do this, we could do that. Like, the faith from mines, nice to have, but eventually we just lose it because we don't, we're probably not playing a religious game. We're not going to have a religion. We're going to lose that bonus. So let's just get the free builder. And the extra growth. Nice to have, right? Let's start improving some tiles. Yes! Free barb camp. So good. So good. Okay, there's Vietnam. Oh, another tribal goodie hut. Actually looks... The map looks really nice up that way. There's another goodie hut. Absolutely rolling in goodie huts. Well... Fine. You dare? You fool. Yeah, one population. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's good. Get those diamonds connected. Another goodie hut, some more gold. Everything's coming up Millhouse, baby. Next turn. Jason always goes with the +1 faith and production on strategic resources. Yeah. It's a good one, and I would take it if I was planning on having the Pantheon actually stick around. But in this case, I'm not. I'm probably not really going to build many holy sites. I'm not playing a religious game. I'm not even really interested in the religious elements of the game in this playthrough. So I didn't choose it this time, but totally agree. That one definitely caught my eye. Granary is tempting. Settler is actually not tempting. There's not really anywhere else I want to settle. What I want to do is get a military up and running, I believe. So, let's do that. Tempting to get the granary first, but I think you can't go past... also, actually, the builder meh. I'll get another warrior. No one ever regretted having another warrior, is my logic here. Plop down another city, brilliant. And in the same turn, connect up the diamonds, which will go some way to fixing some amenity problems. Once we get sailing, we can get those turtles. I think with the second cities, it's usually a good idea to just go monument granary. Yeah, we'll beat up the scout a little bit too. Why not? I just buy settlers and builders with faith most of the time. Oh, yes. Yeah, totally. Totally. The civilian units with faith is really good. Really, really good. Speaking of really good, plus 50% production towards units is really, really good. And we'll swap over to the +1 production because I'm not interested in the faith anymore now that I've got my Pantheon. That's kind of all I wanted. A one and done kind of deal. Yoink! There's bronze working Eureka for us too. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's take advantage of that and research bronze working. Clearing the barb encampment is great because we can get military tradition. Also, the Nakatomi Plaza is tempting, but I'm going to get military tradition for the flanking bonus over really anything else. Let's send the slinger maybe back home. Maybe. Candy's building a holy site. We might get a holy site after all. Oh, okay. Berlin. This is a situation I almost never have. Is there a way to... I actually don't even know how to transfer tiles in this game. Well, that's a bit annoying. But actually not the end of the world, because let's think about where our future districts are going to go. Probably all over here needs to be... We need our industrial and commercial districts along the river. These 3 tiles will go to those districts plus an aqueduct. What that means is there will be some adjacency here. So even though that's only +1, it's potentially more in future. That is really the spot for a campus. But Berlin will pick that up. Berlin's science will actually be quite good, probably, so I'm not mad about that. Really tempting to put it there to get the +2, but as I say, I think we want to save these tiles for a rainy day. Here, +1, I mean, it's not terrible. We're going to get some adjacency around here anyway, so let's plop it right next to the city. And bring this warrior back, keeping an eye on Candy. Because, as Frederick Barbarossa, as you may know, we do get +7 combat strength versus all the dudes. Sort of run ahead of this guy and then stab him. I don't want the scout to die though, actually, so I'm keen to keep running. Oh. A cheeky goody hut next to a barbarian galley. Love it. Love it. Let's get this warrior up, like, around this way somewhere to sort of help Berlin a wee bit. Oh, Jake Barge with the super chat donation. Congrats on 1,500 subs. Thank you. Thank you, Jake. Really appreciate that. Click on Berlin Citizen Management. Yep. 20 diplomatic favor out of that tribal hut. It was a tribal hut full of diplomats. Yeah, I thought about it. Actually, I'm kind of happy for Berlin to take it, though. Berlin to take it, because Aachen... I really want Aachen to be... Oh, shoot, get out of there. Hopefully... Oh, no, please. I really want Aachen to focus on its industrial and... This horseman's trying to chase me down. Industrial and other zones. Commercial hub. Hello, Vietnam. Help me. I'm being followed by a really aggressive barbarian. We need to make a trade route. We need to get a kill with a slinger. Do I want the heavy chariot? I do love the heavy chariot. But no, I want horsemen, actually. So let's go archery without the boost. Oh, you hate to see it, but let's do it. State workforce, very good. Yeah. Getting a relic out of a goody hut is so difficult. You're right, Jason, in the chat. You're so right. It's so hard. It seems to just almost never happen. I don't know what the numbers behind it are, but it must be like next to nothing, you know? Let's just pump out some slingers. I think we're gonna sort of go early war with Candy. Yeah, it's so difficult to find a relic. Like, it's just absurd. Absolutely absurd. Yeah. Oh, Jake Barge says he got 1 with 2,000 hours played. Either you really don't build scouts, or they're really rare. I think maybe the second. Thank you, by the way, Jake, for the super chat. Really appreciate your super chattiness. I could build a settler, send them way up here, because I kind of do want another city up that way, but we should really focus on getting candy first, which is quite funny. Also, of course, I do want a library, I do want a granary, I do want builders. Let's get another builder for the Eurekas, then military down, baby. Slingers ready to go. We've got two warriors and 2 slingers. The garrison strength is actually quite high. That's actually not a bad spot, and we can kind of keep the diamonds. Why can no city build on that tile? That's so frustrating. But we'll get the granary. As I say, I think with... Oh. Okay. Maybe we send a slinger down? We'll just sort of swap these guys? Maybe we send a warrior... Maybe we just send the whole army down here and deal with that, because that could be a real pain in my backside. The boats I don't care so much about, except I will want to improve turtles really soon, actually. So I do care about the boats. Immediately I take it back. Wonder production, not super useful. I'm building a builder at the moment, so I'll grab the 30% bonus. Min-maxing to the extreme. Let's get foreign trade. And appoint a governor. Put you down in Aachen, I believe. Yes, indeed. And run the dudes down, and then we'll run them back up. Well, we could take Buenos Aires, I guess, on the way back. We have options. Also, we need to upgrade these units, and I have a boatload of gold. As per usual, I'm just not spending it. Because I forget. Okay. Let's spend it in Berlin. Berlin needs a bit of lovin'. Buy an archer. I'm not mad at buying some militaristic units. Let's get a library there. And that one warrior should be enough. However, I do need to upgrade the slinger anyway. So let's do that. Dun, da, da, da. So cheap. These upgrades are absurd. That one can just stay alert as a warrior. The archer can make its way downtown. We'll build all the mines. Just really, really all the mines. Naval units. Yeah, because everyone loves naval units in Civ 6, right? Early Empire, definitely going to be our choice out of those picks. And this archer, in the most defendable spot of all time, can just plink away at that, and we'll clear out that camp. No probs. Cool, we got the masonry bonus for 3 quarries, I believe. And there's more where that came from. We are going to be an absolute production powerhouse, especially once we get our Hansas up and running. Brilliant. And we advanced to the classical era because we figured out how to jump on the back of a horse. Sadly, only a normal age. I'm just going to grab Monumentality. And let's get the battering ram because we're going to need it if we want to bust down these district defenses. Upgrade that dude to an archer. Eureka! Yeah, we'll move in. We'll get ready. We'll take that next turn, baby. Because we're taking it next, I really want to get the fishing boats there. Wouldn't hurt to invest in a trader to get the currency. Eureka. And I think we can put this scout on automate now. And go and explore the world. There's a great wide world out there, folks. Production towards settlers, actually not that useful for me. Sadly. We will go with just the innate production bonus because I'm not going to be building any builders anytime soon. In terms of culture, obviously political philosophy is what we'd really love. We do need to meet another city-state to make it happen. Let's get the one-turn free envoy. Envoy. And... fang a government plaza down. And we'll promote this dude to a researcher, which is really good for us. Can clear that out. Brilliant stuff. And let's trade with Candy because they want a trade route. All yours, Candy. Shame we're going to kill you one day soon. We could take Buenos Aires first, I guess. It's closer, kind of. Yeah, let's do Buenos first. And already there's all sorts of religious nonsense going on. Barbarian thought, hey, let's just attack the city. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sailing. Political philosophy. Oh, it's a shame Buenos Aires is the productive one, isn't it? Oh well. You're in my way. And there's not really any great solution except to kill you, I'm afraid. Heartbreaking. Imagine if I lost the city to that galley. That would be pretty wild, wouldn't it? Obviously, we're not going to. Got the apprenticeship Eureka, which is very good for us. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh no, we don't actually have any horses. No! Get a battering ram there and a Champus? Settler? Military unit. Let's get Spearman. We may as well get another governor. Aquaculture could be nice, but we don't mega need it. I think overall, strategic resources cost just kind of about 80%. City receives production from nearby industrial zones. Useful. Let's appoint Magnus to Berliner. Ich bin ein Berliner. And send this warrior around the bottom of Buenos Aires. They got, what do they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warriors. Interesting. Look at Berlin getting slaughtered by this thing. Ridiculous. See ya. And now that that's done, we'll buy a builder and we'll grab those turtles. And hope like heck that this boat just sails away. Currency is really fantastic for us, but we also want apprenticeship. And then we're away laughing. So, commercial hubs going to be quite important. Whereabouts do we want it? It does need to be along the river, and it needs to be next to the industrial zone. That's a +4. I mean, woof. Big woof. Let's do it. Scared to send this archer away, but it does need to go. We've got this road, which is super handy. Couldn't have planned that better if I'd tried. Well, probably could have. It is sort of annoying to get out of Aachen. We need another road leading up to Candy or something, ideally. Alright, let's move in on Buenos Aires. Where's that battering ram? There it is. We'll hook it up to... I mean, whatever we want. Oh, look at that. There's actually fish down there. This city is sadly not built along rivers, so we can't get our massive adjacency bonuses from it. But of course, it can be quite a good science city. Let's build a campus there. You can move there. We'll fortify him and heal him up. Make sure he's full health for the conquest of Buenos Aires. They're sending their warriors off into nowhere, which is brilliant for us. Just thinking, where do I want to position my units? I actually want to sort of send that warrior out of the way. Get these archers onto the hills, ideally. Or at least one on that hill. I love this. Okay. Keep just sort of plinking away, improving some tiles. Exploring the great vast wilderness that is the map. Rumor has it Vietnam declared war on Chokia. Unlucky. I think we want oligarchy for the combat strength. You betcha we do. Let's see. Cavalry, naval units, loyalty, more gold. Because I don't have horses, this is actually not particularly beneficial. So I'm just going to go for the more gold. And then let's prioritize some great scientist points for our wild card. I don't think any of these economic ones are particularly good for me right now. Games and rec over drama and poetry all day. And I think probably the Warlord's Throne is going to be a good choice. Capturing enemy city grants 20% bonus to production in all cities for 5 turns. Pretty good. And it doesn't do weird stuff. Let's get the Warlord's Throne. You can just picture it in Aachen, sitting on the Warlord's Throne. You get through there, you can get through there, you can get down there. Defense. Hi, Buenos Aires. Really great to see you. Declare war. This suzerain bonus is so good. My bonus resources behave like luxuries, providing +1 amenity. That's really good. Change of plans. We'll take Candy instead first. It doesn't take long for us to move up to Candy. Acknowledging just how close they are to me. Oh, that's a big yikes. Although they did leave that encampment undefended. Run. Run to the hills. Okay, cool. I think we're good. I think we're all Jeezy. Except for the fact that those damn barb boats came back. Ah! I kind of just want to beeline straight for machinery. Haven't built ancient walls. Apart from that, it's not terrible. Triggers you read for mathematics. Yeah, sure. We'll take it. Again, doesn't matter so much because we had to swap over and play on quick speed. Because of the wee incident at the start. God, there's not even a hill here to stand on. Oh, there is one there. Take 3 turns. Get over the river at least. It'll be a bit easier for us to attack. We want all of our units over unless they're ranged. Look at all this. Look at all this beautiful land. It's got rivers and everything. Ah, oh, disaster. We've also found the Khmer. Come here. Let's hook this city up with a heavy chariot. Because those barbarians are really annoying. The warrior's going to take like 5 turns to romp its way up. That's fine. That archer is in place. This archer is now in place. Got the spearman in place. I thought there was a hill that I was moving toward, but that's fine. We'll just pop that archer up there. May as well sort of get some encirclement stuff going on. What have they got? 1, 2, 3. They've actually got a swordsman, which outticks me by just a fraction. But that's okay. Oh, yes. Let's do some trades. What have you got? Got some elephants. That would be nice. I mean, I've got extra diamonds. Sure, let's do it. You can take them, and I'll take your money. Oh, no, they just put out another swordsman. That's killer, really. I'll send the war chariot up that way. Berlin is still being heckled a little bit. We might need to just get an archer or an archer and Arkin. Let's go with the 20% growth. Not terrible. Okay, so they have just pumped out a second swordsman, which changes the whole course of the battle. However, I think with our extra strength, we should be all good. They've also shut their borders, but I don't think we care about that. So we've got 3 archers that can fire at that swordsman, and then potentially the warrior comes in for the kill. We then have 1 siege battering unit. I feel like I've nearly got enough, but I'm not sure. What do you think, chat? Remembering that we have additional combat strength against the AI as Freddy Barbarossa. But I don't know. We'll see. Let us do. So many things I want to build in this city. I mean, the watermill's not even that great, to be fair. But let's head back this way and help out Berlin. We've got the heavy chariot that's just arrived too. I think we'll do it. They've now got 3 swordsmen because they've upgraded. Curse them! Let's do it. Okay, we're at war. We're at war. Yeah, chat's like, do it! Okay, let's see. We can peace out, of course, if it's not going our way. Oof. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I really wanted that worker, that's fine. The city's garrison strength is quite high. They've got walls, which is a shame. Buenos Aires doesn't. It's almost like they knew I was coming. We're not ready for that. Are you ready for this? We're not. We might try and we'll stay at war with them. Like we'll still get them. Don't get me wrong. But we might just sort of try and bait out their units rather than just sort of standing around and killing them. Come on, Berlin. Military training could be useful. We can now get our Hansa up and running. Very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. This city is not where great Hansas are going to come from. But also it's not terrible. Not terrible. Just thinking, where will other things go? There probably try. No, we won't be able to put a harbour there because of the cliffs. So we'll probably put a harbour there. Sure, have a Hansa on the house. Another kill for that warrior. Warrior putting in absolute work. We can get a minor victory against that swordsman. I'm going to try and sort of bait it out a bit, though, if I can. Actually, I might bait it with this unit, because that was a pretty good hit. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, send a trade route to Aachen just to get the road connection through here, because it's quite annoying at the moment to move around Aachen. Sleep you, and fortify. My goodness, there are a lot of units here. You can go back on automatically exploring, I think. Don't think I need to min-max my scout at this point. And, yep, he just suicided him with his swordsman. What a noob. What a noob. Okay. We can, I'm pretty sure we can promote some of these bad boys too, actually. We should probably do that. Mountain tiles provide a standard adjacency bonus. Provide a standard adjacency bonus to commercial hubs, theatre square, and industrial zone districts in all cities. That changes everything. I don't know if I want to invest 10 turns into it, though. I think my 10 turns are better spent elsewhere, to be honest. I will need an aqueduct, so we sadly do need to build one there. I mean, you may as well pillage. Right? Let's get pillaging. Okay, you can be promoted to a city killer. You can pillage their holy site, which is always fun. But you, maybe fire upon the city. 8 health. Well, I mean, we're gonna take it. Poor Berlin. Berlin spent its whole life under siege. Should really give it some walls as soon as we build that Hansa. How about that? Plus 10 combat strength when occupying either an improved district or range strength against land units. We'll give this one the range strength against land units. And now they've literally just gone into turtle mode in their city now, which is good news for us because we can get a few hits per turn. Would be nice to have maybe just like a catapult or something would have been great, but we'll romp away at it. We get some military experience. We're not too worried. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll tidy up Berlin once we get this Hansa down. Okay, it's down. Let's get some ancient walls. Dear me. Got a bit of gold in the coffers as well. Might be time to... I would love a catapult. Would love a catapult. Let's save up a bit of cash, actually. And we'll click on all these boys. It's actually sort of hard to tell who's who. Like, almost. Just keep pillaging with this chariot. It can just bounce around and get us gold and faith and ensure that we are at least getting some benefit. That Trireme just suicided into the city. Gotta love to see it. Let's get ancient walls everywhere. Oops. T for tech tree. I meant R for range. Keyboard shortcuts, by the way. In case you're wondering what this madman's rabbiting on about. May as well pillage. When in doubt, burn them down! Yeah, we'll try your fried dish. We'll only take 3 turns for Arkan to build a catapult. But like granary, I'm more keen to get I'm more keen to get those up and running. They've brought their catapult out. Stop it. Sorry, Berlin, I'm ditching you immediately. I hope this boat comes and suicides into you. Oh, we just lost an archer. That's a real shame. I think we need to reconvene, don't we? We'll get extra production towards those districts, which is really good for us. Like, really, really good for us, actually. Look at this. Imagine if Buenos Aires came to the defense. Hey. We'll keep working on Hansa. Actually, let's go in on Buenos Aires. They are really good for us. Like, we'll actually probably keep them alive, even though they're in the most annoying spot in the world. I mean, a really good spot, I should say. We may keep them alive just because their suzerain bonus really benefits us in a major way. Pillage that tile, heal up to full. Time to get our Hansa down. Look at this. It's next to an aqueduct. It's next to our city centre. It's a +7 production already. Yeah, Johnny, you're right. It is not to be messed with. The beautiful German Hansa. What would you like? Not a great spot for any of that, really. 5 turns for a catapult. Library, yeah, no. No. You get a catapult first, I think. We'll sneak past those guys, bring another archer into the fray. They don't have any units for us to destroy at the moment, so we'll just keep plonking at them. Can do a little bit of damage to the city here with this warrior, who's otherwise not really doing a lot. Going for a cheeky attack. Get a promotion. Take out 25 health. I like it. Love to see it. We should really have given him the battering ram, though, if that's going to be our move. So I might finally unlink the battering ram. Send it to the warrior. Link up. And we'll grab the promotion and we'll get the defense just in case the district decides to strike us. Take out that swordsman. No problemo. And cheekily fire. We can now upgrade to crossbows, so our tech's a little bit out of date. So I'm going to be a little bit more forthright with my aggression here, I think is probably a good way to put it. Basically, I'm going to just like rip and bust. Let's get the trebuchet and construction. Why not? No! Oh. At least they're under siege. Let's produce some more siege units now, because our ability to get through these district defenses is severely hampered. Battering ram, certainly a whole lot more useful now, though. That is, after all, why we built it. For situations just like this, where the district defenses came online mid-conquest. So that's all good. Get the chariot archer over the other side of the river if we can. We cannot. That's fine. I'll just heal you instead. Okay, actually that's all good. They're under siege. Their walls didn't do a lot to help them thanks to the battering ram. So we'll mow them down still, I think. It's all good. Crises averted, team. Crises averted. I'm going to skip promoting because I can... Oof. Next turn it's out. Next turn it's out. Maybe we could have a wee poke with the spearman, actually. Maybe this turn. Yeah, baby. No! The horseman over the river. Brilliant. We did it. Wonderful. Candy is ours. You betcha we're keeping it. Nice. It's one city-state down and war over as well, so we can stop dealing with that war weariness. Now, I know I said Buenos Aires is fantastic, and it is fantastic, but I've got all these military units. Let's queue up to repair the monument, repair the granary, and get some ancient walls, and then we'll think about districts. Let's get the city back up and running. He's complaining about faith or something, probably. Oh, and look, the game instantly gets lighter as we enter a golden age, I suspect. Commercial hubs provide science is good for us because we do like commercial hubs. The culture one we don't care. +2 movement for builders. May purchase units with faith. We've only got 100 faith saved up. So that's not great, and I don't care about the religious one. So naturally, I'm going with free inquiry. Inquiry? Inquiry. Inquiry? I'm going around in circles now. Workshop, very beneficial for us. And I mean, I've just built these catapults as well, so I'd be a fool not to use them. And we've got crossbows. I think we just keep rolling. Let's keep rolling with the war machine. Upgrade the battering ram into our newly acquired siege tower. Very good for us. And we have this worker with 1 charge, so we can run them around and repair things. Because, of course, in this game, you repair for free. Yeah, the World Congress is in session. Trade routes sent to a certain player. Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's buff our ranged units. Usually the AI votes to buff ranged units as well. So I'm going to throw my Nout behind it. I'm going to throw my Nout in behind it because I've just got crossbows. I've got them, like, probably faster than most players. Yeah, nice, we got it. And an unmet player absolutely yeeted in here. Look at that, 8 envoys. And as expected, there were a few votes for melee and ranged. We would have lost if we didn't throw some in, so we did influence that outcome. Success! We'll take it. Get our workshops up and running. I think that's really important. And sorry, Buenos Aires, but the tide is coming for you. Not enough gold in the treasury. Fine, we'll go with the promotion this turn. That one's going to be a unit slayer. That one doesn't need to be promoted. Just going to try and heal up these dudes. Just spend a couple of turns making sure that they're all good. Repair that. That one's fine, so we can send that up. They've got all their units here. Be wonderful if we could do like a flanking move. Oh yeah, I've still got this warrior too. What the? We could actually potentially just... She wants to pay me for my... Hell yeah. You can keep it, hun. I don't want that diplomatic favor. It's all yours. I'm making 1 per turn. I'll swap it for gold any day. She can fund my war efforts, effectively. Let's go edumacation. We do need science. Oh, and of course, SuperChat donors, as always, get cities named after them. Sorry, Jake. We'll call it Jag. Simply and uninspiringly. It's all yours. Would be pretty beneficial for us to acquire some iron. Wondering if old mate over here... Got any iron? Nope. Why is this builder all the way over here? The misclicks. We'll put that siege tower to sleep. Upgrade that into a crossbow. There's metal casting. Brilliant. These crossbows are going to absolutely tear through. I'd love to get that upgraded to a trebuchet if I could. There's some niter. So Buenos Aires does actually have strategic value to us. Blinking barb camps just appeared. There's a religious emergency. Sure. That would be kind of funny if we just lost to religion. Campus adjacency bonus. Chucking that in all day. Let's get our extra science. One turn for a market seems really good. And let us get the messenger. And we're going to chuck her in Hansas, because Hansas one that we're not going to probably ever take via military means. But it is definitely one that I'd quite like to have as my ally. These guys are 10 turns. Absolutely not. Stop what you're doing. Just go there. Ay, ay, ay. What's the quickest military unit I can get here? 1 turn for a crossbow, 1 turn for a jeepers. 2 turns for a trebuchet. My goodness. Yep. So we're just going to focus on Hansas. Also, a lot of strategic value in having them as an ally because of their geopolitical location. You're probably not going to be upgraded anytime soon. I'll get you over there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's take Buenos Aires while we're at it. Romp, stomp them, I say. German warrior. Oh, cool. We picked up. Wasn't even trying to do that. Like, it wasn't even. I wasn't really even aware that I was working toward that Eureka. Eureka's, of course, extra good for us at the moment. Let's trade to Jake. Get a trade route going that way. Jake receives no benefit. Berlin receives 2 food and 1 production. I mean, if we send it to Aachen, though, we get 3. Yeah, let's just keep sending it to Aachen. Got 1 pillage off and then we just destroyed it. I think we'll go to war with Buenos Aires next turn. I mean, why not? Polish the war stick. Make him pay. I say, make him pay. Oh my goodness, what just happened? They just got men at arms. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But it should be fine. Let's do them. A shame about the +2 production in every city with a factory or consulate building. When producing wonders, buildings, and districts. Oh, no. Look, we just can't do that. That's silly. Oh, but I've got all this. Chat, I'm really indecisive about this one. Very indecisive about whether we take them or not. I think we'll just take them. But I am a little indecisive over it. Move that crossbowman up and deal with that. That'll be no problem. Get quite a bit of growth in Jake if we build a watermill and then focus on our districts. Alright, Buenos Aires. Sorry, friend. It had to be. It's the only way. It's the only way! Kill that man-at-arms very quickly is my goal there. And achieved, which is really nice. Want this horse over the side of the river so that the man-at-arms can't kill it as easily, basically. My warriors are going to get absolutely brutalized by the men-at-arms. We'll take that worker, though. We definitely need the siege star there, too. What would I like to do with my last thing for this city? Its growth is actually fine. I think I might build the lumber camp. We'll see. We'll see. He wants to buy my diplomatic favor off me. I'm going to say no to that this time. That deal is not very desirable. What did we lose there? Nothing, perhaps. Good. Good. Right, another man-at-arms up to the chopping block thanks to our fantastic crossbow. I mean, look at that one. That one with the unit production is really good. Man, it's good. That's a huge L there, though, isn't it? And I don't actually want that unit to die, so we'll just pop out and heal. This warrior's been alive for 1,000,000 years. We'll move it there. Start advancing our siege tower. Sure, we'll grab military tactics while we're at it. And let's get universities. Can anyone move? Move out of my way. Thank you. Cool. Oh, man. Our crossbows really can't be understated. Just how much work they're putting in. A little bit of a flood up by Jake, by the looks. Yikes. Defensive buildings. No. Lucky this warrior's here. I mean, not warrior. Lucky this builder's here. Okay, back to the task at hand. Oh, there's a man-at-arms. Blink, blink, blink. Not sure we get rid of that. Feudalism, very good. Other cities within the Iron Tiled are not owned by you, lose 2 loyalty per turn. Could be nice to put some loyalty pressure on. But actually, let's try and get a little bit of culture because we're really lacking on the cultural front. Pillage that tile and heal. These guys are now within range to strike down these district defenses. Very strong for us. Still keen to destroy these units, so crossbow will deal the final blow there. We can advance this warrior up, officially putting the city under siege. And we can actually even plink at it just a little bit here. Unfortunately, this crossbowman is being a bit cucked, to be honest. We'll keep him here for now. Might send it to that barb camp, though. Because it's not going to be needed to take Buenos Aires. Well, it might be. Oh my goodness. Barb camp does need some backup, actually. Who can get over there quickly? Might send the chariot over. That being said, we are sort of gunning them down with our crossbows, so it's not the end of the world. After the university, I'll get another one. Would be really nice to have one there, because I don't want that man-at-arms to start moving through, really, and pillaging me. If I can at all help it. Oh, look, there's a cheeky crossbow down here. I wondered why we were taking... I thought we were taking a little bit too much damage. Keep that one fortified. And who are we dealing with here? The warrior. Warrior can fortify as well. The siege tower may move soon, but for now we'll just sleep it. We will strike with it. It'll just it'll take maybe 1 or 2 turns, I think, probably at this point. Next. Thank you. Next. The city seems to... This barbarian encampment is just absurd. I really don't want to lose this crossbow. So we're going to have to fall back, unfortunately. Shipbuilding seems like something that I should be able to do at this point. You know? I feel like I should be able to build a boat. Keep exploring. Keep exploring. Might as well grab the promotion. I was looking for something defensive, but that'll do. This catapult got promoted. Oh, that's a big yikes for Buenos Aires, who would have definitely preferred that not to happen. There go the district defenses. So now we can really strike. Next turn, it's ours. Brilliant. I just can't click on that unit at all. Okay. I really hope these guys don't head up to Jake as well. That'd be disaster all around. Let's send this crossbow in to provide at least some sort of covering support. Not a bad spot for a wee farm, and we might head up north and get that tile improved and get that farm. And then Jake is going to be a really high growth city, which is weird for us because we not really even trying to prioritize growth. And we're going to be in a dark age if we're not careful. In fact, we are going to be in a dark age. Yikes. Definitely time to get some districts down. And get the aqueduct. We can get some potential adjacency here for a commercial hub. Yeah. We'll put it here. Mainly because we ran out of space there. What? Any good... Okay, actually. We're along a river here. We're going to want to cluster our districts down this way. Because Buenos Aires and Jake can... 1, 2, 3... They can share some Hansa bonuses. So the Hansa wants to be down here, probably. As far as it can go. 1, 2, 3. So we could get 2 Hansas there and there. Yeah, I like that quite a lot. Unfortunately, I can't buy the tiles right now. Because I'm a little short on gold. Let's get a builder. And link up with the siege tower. Take a couple of last plinks at Buenos Aires just to really ram it into the ground. I misclicked like there was no tomorrow and accidentally hit that man-at-arms. Next turn it is. Oof. Pew, pew, pew. Shoot at it from the city. I couldn't quite get the kill off. That's a shame. Pull this unit back as well because it's in a little bit of trouble. Oof. That was a real oof. This barb camp is absurd. Feudal contract in. Brilliant. Everything else I think is fine. Yep. What would be most useful for us now? Whoa, that's a fast bombard. Let's get bombards. And then in terms of our... There is... what was it? Something that I really quite want. Just can't quite remember where I am. Let's just move. Let's just get mercenaries. It's boosted because we're an absolute warlord who can't defend their own land to save themselves. Blink. It's actually all good. We're sort of stemming the tide. Okay, that unit just suicided, so that's fine. Now we take Buenos Aires the way that any good Frederick Barbarossa would. See ya. Dun, da, da, da. Another one bites the dust. Good. So, there is what would have happened if there were no city-states in the game. I would have cities along here. They would be connecting up their Hansas and everything would be fine. So, goal achieved. Let's get another settler. Now I've got military units left, right, and center. Which is not a bad thing, and very unusual for me. Sometimes I'm not the best at building military units, I do concede. Okay, get the market. I really sent the wrong crossbowman out there and did not mean to do that. It should be fine though. He's got backup. Oh man, does he what? Oh boy. Blink. Cool. Alright, we're looking pretty. Got a pretty little empire. And everything is actually going quite well. Once we get rid of that barb camp, especially, we're going to be away laughing. And it's gone. It's basically gone. Do I have... I'm actually losing gold, frustratingly. I can't get my good Hansa out this way. I also, of course, want my commercial hubs to be sort of out this way. However, this one provides a +3, so I'll take it, just because I need gold. I need it. Save your progress. I just thought, oh my goodness, I really would hate for this to crash again. Let's get a trader. We need traders. Trader Joe's everywhere. Alert. Alert. Sleep. Good, good, good. Everything is good. Okay. There's no point promoting a catapult to be better against land units generally. Jake Barge really needs to sort your amenities, mate. Not looking great. How's everyone else doing? Actually, terribly. Okay. Try and fix the housing. And then grab civil service. That card will be really good for us. Let's see. Let's the city build one more district than population. We already have that as Freddy. Triggers the Eureka for printing. Nice to have. Gain 30 gold. Your nearest city annexes this tile into its territory. I mean, 30 gold? No. I will take that, though. That's kind of a nice to have. The printing Eureka is not terrible as well. You need housing and amenities. We need an entertainment district. Want to try and put it as close to everyone else as I can, though, ideally. If it's there, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is actually perfect to reach everyone. So I'm going to hold off just for a little bit. We get a settler. And keep working on Hansas. We will have them as our ally soonish, I suspect. Let's send this crossbow up to have a wee look at what old Vietnam is up to. You can take that. Brilliant. Where do we need a connection to? It would be really nice to get a road up to Jake from here. So let's connect that up. That'll be really good for us, actually, because then we'll have all of our 4 wee cities here connected. I'd like to settle another one north of Jake. Ideally, actually, I would settle one here and really get in on these bonuses, but it's just a little bit cramped. Oh, go away. These barbarian galleys have been a bane of my life. All right, team, just going to take a very quick coffee break as per usual. Just got to go and grab a cuppa. So we'll just chuck to an ad break, and then I'll be right back. See you shortly. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, let's pick up where we left off. Hello, Johnny. Block of Chalk in the chat. Nice to see you. Not many of our regular faces around today, although I will admit I am streaming at a different day and a different time, so totally fair enough. Anyway, let's jump straight back in to Frederick Barbarossa. So, gonna want to actually work on improving my city here. Poor old Berlin does need some love. It needs a whole lot of loving. Let's queue up a university as well. And then perhaps Berlin should build it, really. So Aachen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So building it here will reach Aachen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just checking if the cities are within 6 tiles, because the amenities will be provided to all of them. So, whomp, I'm going to pop that down. And actually, I think I'm going to prioritize that first. Then the university, then the market, then maybe an aqueduct after that. This spot here will be where we'll put the aqueduct, because it'll provide some adjacency bonuses. Potentially also the Hansa, though, may go there. We'll see. Sorry, not the Hansa. You know what I mean. Neural, this is a spot for a farm. Cheeky. We're going to go into a dark age, which I'm not looking forward to. Right, Arkan also needs some SimCity loving. Entertainment, theatre. What do I want more? I am quite wary, so I'm not mad at an encampment. That being said, I don't know what is out this way. Or like, am I going to need one here because I'm going to be invaded from the sea? I'm a little bit afraid, to be perfectly honest. Really bad adjacency bonuses. The preserve, not great for us. Diplomatic quarter, we've sort of already got one. I just don't quite know where I want to put my campus yet. My encampment yet. Protecting myself from the sea is not a terrible idea. You know, like one could go there quite easily. I mean, not really doing a lot, but we may as well. Let's get an encampment. Be good for our production and horses and so on and so forth. I have a settler. Not entirely sure why I actually built this settler. However, we can settle on a river down that way. Or we could settle, if there was a fresh water, I'd be willing to aqueduct to it. But there isn't. So if we settle down here, we're not going to get fresh water. What we will get is iron, which we don't have somehow, and we really need it. We have niter there. We actually might need to just build an iron outpost down here in the tundra. It's going to be an awful city. We'll pump some love to it with a trade route and just sort of see how it goes. Hey, Biggest Boofer, nice to see you in the chat too. Block Choc, Biggest Boofer, and Johnny Cashel, three relatively familiar faces. All right, let's queue up repairs for all of this crap. And I think some walls is probably a good idea. Then we'll plan out some districts. Another settler here. Options are I squeeze in another city up there and get some nice adjacency Hujima Watsit bonuses, or I squeeze another one in down here using my iron outpost to settle on this river. I like the idea of this one further north more. So, no time like the present. Let's send it on up. Begin aid request? What? Okay, so there's stuff going on. There's stuff going on overseas. Clearly. Where is her camp? I see you. I think we can probably take Vietnam as well. It's kind of what I'm gearing toward. We need to get our Hansas up and running, and we can do them. Thinking of the exact spot, I think it's probably going to be right there for Hansa, and then Buenos Aires will get its Hansa here too. We'll also get commercial. Actually, it might get its Hansa there, and then we'll get commercial and commercial. That's kind of what we want. And then we'll get aqueducts and stuff around it, and it'll be a lovely little productive cluster. Send this builder down this way and improve these poor tiles of Buenos Aires is. Plus 100% production towards buildings in this district. No buildings. So that's bad. I really don't care about either of these, to be honest. We're building a lot of industrial zones, so I'll chuck a couple of votes at that. And then chuck a couple of votes at me. It's not going to do much. Like, it's a waste of diplomatic favor, but I don't really care. unmet player, romped home, and the campus. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. I thought we did have governors with... I think we do have governors with those promotions. I think that's not working properly. We also have our Dark Ages policies. Starting position from possible... So that's just like negative. They're all pretty bad. Domestic trade routes, but you can't buy or train new settlers. Yeah, not terrible. We'll ignore them for now. Religion, barbs, trade, districts. We'll go districts, because we're kind of districty. Oh, and look how depressing it looks now. Oh, the Dark Age. I love that subtle change, but it is a bit sort of, I don't know, sad to look at, so to speak. Let's beeline towards that sweet, sweet industrialization, get those power plants up and running. Probably should have done that a little bit sooner, actually. And we'll get the stable. Keep working on these guys. Nearly there. Where was I going to pump? Oh, yeah, it was going to be the new cities, wasn't it? I mean, Berlin does really well out of that. Mightn't hurt to get some roads going over that way, though. Let's do it. Let's get a road through some Vietnamese cities, so that if we need to, we can move eastward. Brill. Brill, 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 brill. Jake grows, and its people take pride. Good stuff. The armory. Good for the strategic resources. Here's a Vietnamese trebuchet, a settler, and a monk. Where are you headed with that settler, punk? I hope it's not near me. And in a mighty show of force, 3 crossbowmen appear. Nubia in the game, looking stunning. Yes, we'd love to sample your hospitality. How are you doing? Yeah, they're doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well. They're a powerhouse. Oops, I meant to improve those tiles. Never mind. Oh, don't you do this to me! Unbelievable. Cucked at the last moment. Vietnam, why? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, slight change of plans. There's a very important decision to make here. A very important decision. Do you strike Hoi An, starting a massive war with Vietnam? Or do I settle here, aqueduct to the fresh water, buy all of these tiles? Brrr. It's actually not terrible to just do that, to be fair. Like, it could be better, but it's not terrible. Oh, Coupe's in the game. Brilliant. Wonder where he started. I'm scared. Vietnam has almost no military. You know what? Screw it. When she did that, she started something. I think maybe we should finish it. Let's get a Trebi. Buenos Aires. What are you up to? You absolute mess of a city. So it wants a commercial hub there, I think. Yes, indeed. We have to take that. We have to take that. Look how juicy that is. We can pick up all these wonders. Yeah. Okay. New plan. New plan. Let's do it. All these policies getting a little bit out of hand. I think we're all good though. Banking and civil engineering. What are we missing back here? Naval tradition. I mean, I'm not mega excited about it. We're also missing theology, which is preventing us from beelining along the Reformed Church line. I don't think we really even want that at all, though. To be fair. Oh, great person. Grant one governor title or recruit a new governor. Alright, governor. Dun-da-da. Da-da-da-da. And let's go land acquisition on Jake, I think. Also, good to have that additional loyalty support. So acquire new tiles faster, plus 3 gold per turn for each foreign trade route. Double the adjacency bonus of commercial hubs. Very good. Very good. Promote her like there's no tomorrow. Once she's established in Jake, that's going to be fan-freaking-tastic for us, to be honest. Got these old tech catapults. But I don't have the money to upgrade them. Nah, don't fortify. Get up there. Get up there. Move. Oh yeah, we're getting our crappy outpost established, aren't we? It's a deal. Dun-da-da-da! Crappy outpost! And we're going to use this builder charge to connect the iron down here. In the meantime, you're probably going to need a granary and also a builder, because you're down in the middle of Frankfurting nowhere. No, I don't want you establishing anything with me. He hates us because we don't have faith, which is fair. I hate him because he does. I don't hate him, that's not true. Why would you settle, Jason? Tell me more. I want to know. I want to pick your brain. Got no more space for any sort of districts, so we should go probably focusing on our military at this point. Don't see why not. It wouldn't hurt to have another builder floating about, though. Only one turn to produce it, so it's nothing. Could just settle anyway. Dun da 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 da. Ooh, German trebuchet. Send that up to Jake. Starting to... we don't have the money to upgrade our units, but we have such incredible production that I think it's actually more beneficial to just delete the old ones and replace them. In a weird way. We do need to connect that niter as well. Oh, we got so many resources that we need to connect up. It's all good, though. My people will settle where they please. Screw you. Screw you. I'm going to denounce her. Oops. Hello. Denounced, Vietnam. How dare you? How absolutely dare you forward settle me like that? I mean, ridiculous. Don't you already have enough space? I mean, look. Settle there, you madman. Either way. Let's get some more military. Doesn't hurt to have a builder floating around, I say, as I have just, like, unimproved resources everywhere. You're dang right it doesn't hurt to have a builder around. Cartography, we learned a little bit about boats, which we've totally ignored, for good reason, I think. So now we want to get our... Okay, so we've got our Hansa and our commercial hub up here. We do want to get... We do want to get the dam and the preserve. Sadly, the dam can only be built north because we should have been on that tile. I think it should work on that tile, though. That one's very important, though, so we can't have that. Never mind. Yeah, the aqueducts are stuck up there too. Although, actually, we might be able to get a wee another cluster of things going up this way. Particularly if a dam goes there. Dam that off. Benefits all the farms nearby. And we can get the adjacency bonus with this city's Hansa. I'll do it. What a hideous thing. What did we do to that poor landscape? Ooh, Korea is in the game. Fantastic. Fantastic. You just type of player to avoid war until absolutely necessary. No, that's fair enough. And I am sort of similar. Like, I totally understand where you're coming from, Jason. I'm the kind of player who tends to avoid war as well. But in this instance, Vietnam looks really juicy. And they were really aggressive toward me. So I'm just going to have to probably destroy them. It takes us about 6 turns to get from Arkin to Jake, which is absolutely hemorrhaging at the moment. Under incredible amenities and housing pressure because it grew so well. Boom, get that mine up and running in Frankfurt. Frankfurt is in love with that. Should really connect those horses. Seems like a little bit of a no-brainer. Have to admit. Little bit of a no-brainer. Militarily, we're doing quite well. We're up there with the big dogs. The big dogs. Zero adjacency bonus. I want the I want all of these. I want the Enlightenment. I want the Enlightenment. Let's be enlightened. So we'll go diplomatic service, humanism, and into the Enlightenment. Although, actually, first things first, let's get exploration. Then bounce through. Shift-click on that one. Really going to promote that guy. That bad boy. Oh my gosh. Arkin will get science and culture and all sorts from establishing a very handy road for us to the Vietnamese capital. Very handy indeed. Now, let's get that unit there ready to go. She's probably absolutely pooping her pants right now. Look at that encampment. Hello. Who can play at that game? Siege tactics complete. Gains 3 governor promotions. All cities not in your original capital content game. It's a pretty good wonder. It is a pretty good wonder. I think I need more builders at the moment. So we'll just get one more in the capital and then just literally just like yeet it out to wherever it needs to be. Really keen to start exploring the ocean at some point too. Might need to pop back and grab those technologies about now, I think. Yeah, very juicy, Jason. Big juice. Liberate city-states before destroying them. Oh, after my own heart. In Civ 5, for years when I was playing Civ 5, I was always just liberate city-states. It was like my go-to. Like, I just always, what should I do? Liberate. Liberate, liberate, liberate. So fair enough. I feel ya. Not giving you my iron. I've only just got my iron. Little unimproved resource there we can hoon up to. And I think more military is needed. Yep, definitely more military. Grab another crossbow. Buenos Aires. Huh. I want to get your Hansa down. Just not quite going to line up right. Unfortunately, they're just a little bit too far apart from each other. In which case, leads me to think that the Hansa should go here. Which is fine. I see that extra +1 there, but I can actually aqueduct and provide even more adjacency bonuses to this. So even though it's only +4 at the moment, it will actually be a lot more in future. So let's pop it down. Another Hansa. Not quite optimized, but, you know, we sort of took these cities rather than build them. So you would expect it not to be perfect. You would expect some imperfections. We've got 6 cities now. We've spread like an absolute plague in the last few years. Oh my goodness, yes. Keep going. Explore. Explore the world. There's still 2 other players, in theory, who exist. Yeah, he loves us because we're environmentally friendly. Are we, though? Yeah. Ask me again once I've built all my coal power plants, right? We're getting ready to strike. No, I'm not giving you my iron. Everybody wants my juicy iron. 100 diplomatic points per liberation is massive. You can sell the points for tons of money. Very true. Very true, Jason. There's some money to be made in liberating cities. Okay, the Vietnamese have declared a formal war against us. The stars predict your defeat, according to Korea. I mean, okay, they've declared war too. Most interesting. I think you might regret that, but we shall see. Coupe, I need friends. Yes. Take my delegation. Good. Do you want to fight Bar True? I think you do. Yeah. For 15 gold, we can also enter a military alliance. And because we're both at war with the Vietnamese, I now receive some additional combat strength. You can see where I'm going with this. Goodbye, Vietnam. You absolute fool. Why would they even think they could have a go at me? Really? Look at their strength. They've only got 126 military strength. You're dreaming! Absolutely dreaming! Just build this freaking wonder because we've got nothing else to do. No. Let's pump out some men-at-arms. Actually, let's just very quickly queue up. Some industrial zone logistics too. Right, back to the task at hand. Hello, I'm here, and I'm gonna kill you. How's it going? Not too worried about this particularly. Would be nice to send that battering ram up there though, wouldn't it? Although, not mega important. Put these 2 units ready to defend. And we do now need to start trading again. We could use a road to Frankfurt. It's going to trade via the sea instead, sadly. Let's just pump it into Aachen. Aachen needs all the help it can Aachen get. And now, let's send some up here to Trier, the new city. Might send that builder down that way. Alright, Vietnam, what you got? She's quickly pumped out her walls. It makes Coupe very happy that we leave the wonder building to them. Because they're wonder obsessed. Look, you can keep them. They're hot trash. They are hot trash. Playing on Emperor today is the Holy Roman Emperor himself, Frederick Barbarossa. Okay, Jake. I do believe we need amenities very badly. And this city is positioned quite well to take advantage of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can afford to go 2 this way and still catch that. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so there could be done. However, that is quite a juicy tile itself. But we'll do it. Entertainment. That'll capture these guys, which is nice. Frankfurt. It's a pretty crappy city, but it is strategically important. And because of its strategic importance, I will give it some ancient walls, just in case. We're currently at war with really everyone, which is fun. Pretty fun. Yep. Gonna get the +2 gold in the capital from that envoy. Oh, a great general. Send that back to base. How much damage does a trebuchet do to Hoi An? Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Cool, we got a wee defensive line there, but again, I'm not stressed. Might send that crossbow that way, just in case. But all is good. All is good in the hood. Hoi An, we won't... I was going to say we won't keep it, but we actually might, because we can aqueduct it to fresh water. So there is some perceived value in it. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Yes, of course you can have an embassy. We're military allies. Yeah, and we've been denounced. To be expected. There's some deep geopolitical divisions forming now. Some deep geopolitical divisions. 157 production towards a wonder. We could do something fun. Should we do something fun? Let's build a wonder. There is literally not a single one we can build. Not in the capital, anyway. Not in the capital. I would love a bombard. I don't have that knight. Let's get another trade route, because how are we doing, actually, for trade routes? We've got capacity for 1. It's not terrible. Not terrible. +2 amenities from entertainment. Very much needed. Very much needed. Buenos Aires has both its Hansas and its commercial hub up and running. Love to see it. Could do the encampment move, encampment versus encampment, but their military strength is just so poor. I don't feel any need to. At all. Let's get a theatre district down. Can't hurt. Should probably do it at some point. And let's give her the old 1-2. Pew 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 pew. I got this melee unit just like waiting. Yeah, I'm actually going to send that warrior away. Don't feel any great need for it to stay there. Woof. Oh, the scout. See ya, friend. I don't want to be a Mercantile Republic for ages, but I definitely want the extra policy cards, so we'll take it. That is just useless. So we'll swap that policy out. Got 2 diplomatic slots now. And in terms of our economic policies, I would like to bring the campus adjacency back in because it's quite big for us. Also the production, like just straight production, but we'll go with the science. That's not a bad government we've just put together. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. Just thinking, like, maybe we get the foreign ministry up and running. And then up in Trier, let's queue up a granary, a monument, and some ancient walls. The classic go-to. Granary, ancient walls. And connect up at Amber, which will hopefully provide us some kind of amenities. We'll also connect that gypsum. She aggressively really stole that from us, which was a bit rude. I don't care about this catapult dying. In fact, I would actually quite like it to, because I can't afford to upgrade it, but I can easily replace it. Here's a cavalry unit, which is going to die nicely to that. It's already damaged, so there's not any great need to fire at it with the crossbow, I don't think. And let's get all these trebuchets up and running. The siege tower finally made it. We might end up having to use it with a warrior. We actually do need to think carefully here about what city we want to grow, don't we? We should send something to Frankfurt, even if it's just 1 and 1. That galley's gonna screw me. You can sleep until we want to build a wonder. Yeah, we may lose that trader, but that's okay. Can you leave me alone? It jumped on the siege tower. Ridiculous. It's much more beneficial for us to just keep firing on this city. Promotion against district defense is really good. Jake, we're going to need you to pump out some military units for us, pal. Buddy old pal. A man-at-arms would be fantastic. Should I send this warrior into its death? No, I'm going to actually hide it in the city. Yeah, we'll connect that gypsum next turn. Shame we didn't get that wheat, but again, when we kill Huyan, it'll be ours anyway. I mean, producing military units would be great. And then let's pick on Vietnam. And make her generate more grievances. And hopefully Coupe will jump on it too. What's Coupe's? Oh, he has no diplomatic nous. Not much of a diplomat, it would be fair to say. Okay, we've reached the industrial era and we're a little ahead of schedule. A little. Yes. All the grievances. Everybody can declare war with her now. Major anti-cavalry victory for us there. Love to see it. I don't want that to die, obviously, so we're going to run that out. Keep firing. Just keep firing. Just keep firing. Sadly, not a great age for us. Trader, let's go to arms. We're going sort of a little aggro. Going absolutely nutso. Another man at arms out of Jake Barge. Sorry, out of Jake, I should say. Sorry, Jake. Workshop down there. You're all good, just fire upon Huyan. It's not doing a lot, so. What? What the? What? Am I... Sorry, am I mad, or did... What? Wasn't there a city just here? Am I mad? Or was there not a city here? Maybe I'm mad. Wasn't there a city with like 3 wonders? Isn't that the whole point? Or am I getting confused? No, I'm not getting confused. Wasn't there a really good city right there? What just happened? Can someone explain that to me? Does anybody remember? What on earth just happened? That city disappeared, I think. Did someone take it and burn it down? They must have. Well, that's ridiculous. That is ludicrous. How did that happen? Struggling with amenities a little bit, so we'll grab the arena. Arena. That is so strange. It has just blown my mind. Who did that? Why? You know? What's going on here? There's clearly, look at all these roads. There must have been. I'm not mad. There must have been a city there. Oh, what did you just fire upon? Did you just kill that trebuchet? Damn you. Curse you. Spy production. Meh. Establish governors with at least 2 promotions provide +1 amenity and +2 housing. At the moment, we're getting +2 housing in cities with at least 3 specialty districts. We can drop that to +2 and get an amenity with civil prestige. I think it's weird that it's not showing up with the mod. It mustn't like work with governors very well, but I think that is better for us on average. Just running the quick figures off the top of my head. Okay, we're gonna need to sort of out-tech her in a way. Could go for fast flight. Artillery would be wonderful as well, but we did just get bombards, so it's not the end of the world. Let's go scientific theory. Build a university adjacent to a mountain and have the Enlightenment Civic, which we will have soon. We may get some benefit out of that. Let's queue up some really important things here. Let's get a coal power plant, followed by a bank, followed by medieval walls in Aachen. Aachen looking absolutely beautiful. Berlin, likewise, let's queue you up a bank and some walls. Jake, get the market and a factory. Let's get the amphitheater and a market there. In Frankfurt. Frankfurt's a weird one. Let's get it a monument. Cool. Alright, we're all sim-citied up with no place to go. We'll take the, while established in a city-state, provide a copy of its luxuries to us. Another nice little potential ability to get some more amenities. Yikes. Extra defensive strength will be useful. We've got into this long drawn-out conflict now over Hoi An. This is out of hand, really. Your knowledge of colonialism has advanced considerably. Well, that's a good thing. I don't think it is. Once Jake builds that arena, I may change that production, actually. Oh, let's get these diamonds. Berlin under siege again, as always. Poor Berlin. Oof. See, that bombard is so annoying. There's the Maori are a strange colour scheme in this game. We can glean some knowledge out of that, I think. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Q something was there and it was raised. Who else is at war with Vietnam? Is it you're right, Jason. You're absolutely right. Vietnamese. Let's have a look. So she's at war with the Khmer and Kupe. There's actually a real political division here, isn't there? Interesting. Let's see her grievances. Let's see her alliances. She's currently at war, obviously. No access, no overview. Okay, yeah, interesting. Interesting. So it must have been Khmer. And then they've raised it? It looked like such a good city. Gain 100 gold, gain 2 envoys. I could use some gold and some envoys, so I'll take that, even though it's not the world's greatest merchant. Okay, who wants me? Plus 4 gold for every bank, shipyard, and consulate. Really good. Every stock exchange, seaport, and shit. See, so I want them as my ally. Trade routes generate plus 1 gold. Your builders can now make improvements that provide plus 3 gold, plus 1 amenity for their first one upon discovering. Actually, that's kind of juicier, isn't it? And we actually get more benefit from the plus 4 gold from banks than we do right now from the additional gold from sea exchanges, because we're just not at that level. We're just not at that level. Plus 1 science in the capital, plus 2 science for each university. We'll want to get them to 3 as well. Geneva. We will work on Geneva. But for now, let's get the nice little gold that provides us. Yep, absolutely nailed that pronunciation. Absolutely nailed it. My goodness, he's good at language. It's quite the defeat. We need some siege technology. Can you? Oh yeah, I forgot I'd actually queued some stuff up here, haven't I? What have I queued? You got your factory. I might get you to prioritize a siege tower, and let's get a light cavalry. Let's get the siege tower first, and then the cavalry, and then probably another cavalry unit would be really useful, actually. So I'll chuck that ahead in the queue. We have quite a bit of gold, which is good. Let's purchase a unit down here in the capital, I think. Actually, the cavalry will be really useful, so I'll just hold off for the cavalry. Purchase it sort of next turn or the turn thereafter. We're really getting on top of our gold situation, which is nice. Hoi An's just built a... What is that encampment? What is wrong with you, lady? Seriously, just die already. Really? Where are... My whole ranged battalion was brutalized, wasn't it? You know, like, what happened? Sorry, Capital. I need some range strength here rather quickly. Be nice if Coupe would turn up on my shores with some units as well, just to crack this stupid little city with this bombard that will not leave me alone. We need to invest in getting that niter up and running as well. The fact that the city hasn't expanded to that tile is probably one of the most frustrating things of my life. So we'll buy that tile. Or that we can actually buy it in Jake as well. Couldn't we? Oh, I mean, we will need that coal. Interesting. Oh, the trebuchet's out of luck. She is not giving up, is she, Jason? She is the most persistent defender of all time. I mean, my goodness. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We're going to have to not give up, but just sort of fall back a little bit and regroup. Just for like 5 turns or so. She's such a pain in my side. There's one daft little city. I think the fact that I don't have the strategic resources I need is what's really hurting me. Ignore the fact that that's a warrior there still. Let's have a wee explore with this guy. Frankfurt, productive little snowy city. I like it a lot. The kind of place I would weirdly enjoy a holiday, probably. She's so incredibly persistent. I can't believe it. Humanism. Not great. But we are going to get the Enlightenment a little bit too late for the scientific theory buff, but that's all good. Gotta love a German Hansa. That's not a terrible Hansa. What an absolute powerhouse Frankfurt is shaping up to be. Love it. Geneva for the one science. And then we'll work on Chikokya. We might actually really prioritize it by opening up the governor screen and assigning her to it. She was unassigned. Ridiculous. Get in there. Okay, as expected, we've baited her out. Pretty annoying that she's got those units, actually, because they do out-tech me a bit. That's actually a core. Holy Christ! What is this offer? No. No. I don't want your great work. I actually really want your niter. You can't give it to me. Sorry, friend. Look at this, by the way. This must be her entire military. Oh, the fact that we don't have niter is just crushing my economy. I need to purchase 8-tile niter. And where is the nearest builder? 6 turns. Come on. Anyone else? Any other builders laying about? No. Buenos Aires. Might just jump into Buenos Aires and chuck a builder at the top of the queue. Whoops, at the top of the queue. Try again. One more time with gusto. Nice. And then you can have your market in your factory. Okay, that's all good. So we just need to hold. Hold the line. Look at that. Woof. I really want to kill that core. Like, I really want to take it. Hopefully this will exert some zone of control to stop it from fleeing. The bombard has popped into that. I might need to get an encampment of my own here, just to level the playing field a bit, hey? We'll leave that warrior. If it dies, I don't care. It did not. We want to really kill that core. That will just nuke her into the ground. She'll have nothing left. She's protected it quite well. Jump. Jump. Oh. Chomp. There we go. We can catch up to her if we grab ballistics. What we would be better to do would be to surpass her on anti-cavalry, really. Wouldn't hurt just to pick up that wall tech either. And then maybe bounce our way up to flight. Build an industrial era or later wander. Two kind of meh wonders that I don't love, but we can like sort of rush one. Oh, hold on. Colosseum. Colosseum provides two of the following: culture, loyalty, pertinent amenities to each city centre within 6 tiles. Must be built on flat land adjacent to an entertainment complex. Actually quite good for us. Let's do it. We'll get the Colosseum. And we have our our great engineer who has been waiting a really long time to build something. There you go, champ. We get the Colosseum in 2 turns. That's a win for us. And let's get a coal power plant. We need coal power. We really do need coal power. This warrior is going to die. I actually would prefer... Oh, I don't want it to die. That's rude. I'll heal it. Might get those whales instead of building another mine. Give me a great work and some money. No, thank you. Oh, look at this absolute champion. The 1 HP champ. Yeah, Colosseum is good, isn't it? You've not had anyone try and sell you great works. I get it all the time. All the time. All the time. They just love to just like just throw garbage at me. Extra science from buildings in campuses, plus 50% if the city population is 15 or higher, plus 50% district has 4 adjacency bonus. These aren't providing a lot to us now, but they can provide a boatload in future. I'm gonna... Okay, actually, first up, I need to know where the... Let's have a look at the continent lens. Yeah, so this is all Eurasia. It's all Eurasia, isn't it? My goodness. So we're not that diplomatic one is literally in there for no reason. Go mercantilism, colonialism. And where am I? My government do want to change my policies. I just want to throw in, I think, something better here. Even if it's just the 9 gold. It's something, right? It's gold per turn. We'll take it. We'll take it, hold it, and love it. This anti-cav needs to get in, and this cav needs to get the heck out of Dodge. Oh, she got the promotion on that. Sadly, another one bites the dust. I say sadly, with crocodile tears. Bombard, 8 damage. no one's particularly afraid of that 8 damage. Alright, let's, for goodness crying out absolute loud, get this Niter connected. And just like that, An instant Colosseum. Really good for us. Really happy with that. That's a great bonus. We need to get our coal power plants up and running because they're very, 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 very good for us too. Berlin is now starving. Ich bin ein Berliner. Come on. Okay, we can fix that. Do you need to repair my outer defenses? Let's queue up some stuff here. What are we building? Okay, cool. So we're repairing. Next up, I'm going to want a... Where are you? Probably a builder. We'll get a builder, then we'll repair the walls. We might need to actually ship some food there as well. Okay, this is her entire army at this point, except for that bombard. A moderate flood, which was mitigated thanks to our dam. Brilliant. Working exactly as intended. She's really struggling with loyalty here, which is good. Let her struggle, I say. Let her absolutely struggle. Medieval walls, just on the off chance that something bad happens here. Pew! The warrior will die if it tries to fight. This anti-cavalry unit, on the other hand, doing absolute work. Absolute work. You might distract her with this warrior, maybe. Hey, why don't you try and kill this? Look how weak it is. She didn't do it, but she did move her bombard, which is a strange move. It's been promoted to full health yet again with the pillaging. Pew. I'm sitting here scratching my head thinking, where's the rest of my army? Oh, it's dead. Yikes. Let's build some military units again. Triggers Eureka for computers. Ooh. Let the city build one more district than population allows. Cool. Dun, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Right. Another district, surely. Maybe some military. Let's queue up a whole load of reinforcements. We'll take 2 pike and shots because of her annoying cavalry. We'll need 2 trebuchets. And then I might get 2 heavy cavalries as well. Oh, and we should probably follow that up with like a man-at-arms or something. Cool. Okay, that's good. Berlin could chip in a little bit and help, but it might be more beneficial if it works on its gold and its power and so on and so forth, especially because it is starving. It's so hungry. And we will use our gold to purchase stuff when we can. Connecting the niter is huge. Huge. And in fact, actually entirely changes everything I just did. Sorry. Hello? It doesn't matter, we can push forward 1 turn. This thing is the most annoying thing in the world. Oh, thank you. She respects my district placement. Probably not. Oh, Devilish! Nice to see you! Thank you so much for the super chat. I wondered Wondered what you're up to. Nice to see some familiar faces stopping by, Jason and Devilish. Arkan does have some great tiles, doesn't it, Jason? It really does. Arkan's beautiful. Arkan is just beautiful. Let's get a workshop done in Frankfurt. Frankfurt, the most productive little icy city in the world. Oh yeah, what I was saying. Arkan can ditch those. We need 8 more Niter to get a bombard. Lol. Okay, lady. We want the pike and shot. We do want the pike and shot. It's 500 gold, but it's pretty important. Speaking of, we're going to hide this one in the city. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. These units are going to take forever to romp their way up there, sadly. It's a few turns to get them out of Arkan. Meanwhile, this thing has stepped too far into enemy territory here. I'd hoped it would take the bait, and it did. What a fool. Let's pull the spearman off this front line. Crossbow can easily handle that. Another one heading up. Try and click the city range thing, the most difficult button to press in Civ's history. Ridiculous. Oh, hold on. Yes, brilliant. There's a cheeky pike and shot. This thing's gonna have all hell raining down on it very soon. Hello, Maori builder. What are you doing here? Why you block me like this, Coupe? Get off my whales, man. Yeah, I tried to trade with the Niter before, Jason, and they just wouldn't have a bar of it. Devilish was playing RimWorld and totally forgot that I was streaming. Glad I was able to catch some of it. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to catch some of it too. RimWorld, interesting. Interesting. My kind of game too. But I haven't really played it, so I can't speak to it too much. But I've seen and heard really cool things about RimWorld. Oh my goodness, look at this mad woman. Attacking over a river will cause a major defeat for us. Hide that builder. That's probably what she was gunning for. Let's see what she does. She took the crossbow. Okay. Of course we're friends. We're allies, you fool. I hope she doesn't get away. If that unit gets away, I'll be pretty mad. There you go, Berlin. Berlin finally gets the little bit of extra food it needed to stop starving. Okay, please don't run. Oh my goodness, she stayed and fought. Oh, what a lunatic. That's cost her. It's cost her the game, really. Now, it would be wonderful to secure the kill with that, but but it will then die from this encampment. Oh, doesn't matter, I'm gonna have to do it anyway. No! What? Ugh. Can you taste that? My god, it's salty. Oh, it's me. At this unit. My goodness. My god. Okay, please don't. It ran away. Oh, she is the worst. She is the worst. I cannot stand her. I hate that unit. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. We'll keep a couple laying about just in case she decides to come back and try her luck again. Wouldn't hurt to have a fast unit down here in Frankfurt as well. We are their suzerain, which is really nice. We'll get the extra science out of Geneva. We can't trade through Hoi An, really. Let's pump. We'll just go through their encampment. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness, all the trade. Go Berlin. All the food for Berlin. 1 HP. Yeah. Ridiculous, right? The heartbreak. I mean, the heartbreak. Oh, okay. Interesting. I actually don't want a bar of that. Cool. Just do some voting. Not really hugely concerned with the diplomacy this time. It did pass, which is nice. Okay. Yep. Combat strength for all Buddhist units. That's annoying. So we can't take advantage of those capital bonuses, which is a real shame. A real crying shame. No, I don't think I value that more than envoys either. Nobel Prize in Physics. Generate great engineer, scientist, and merchant points. We could put some wildcards in and do that if we wanted to, but I don't feel any great need. Let's get civil engineering. That's big for us. And, of course, a coal power plant. All the coal. All the plants. Right. Gee, it's going to take this unit a hot minute to get up there. Slow, 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 slow. Oh my goodness. Just go there. You can do it. If she brings that horse back, I swear, I will slay it. I will slay that unit. I don't want to upgrade that at the moment. It can just stay as a knight. Brilliant. Not so brilliant. Field cannon. Love to see it. Let's get field cannons across the board. And a privateer as well. Let's have a look at the ocean. Try and understand a bit more about this map. We'll get a caravel up here too. We'll actually figure out what on earth is going on in this strange world. But, unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today, folks. Gonna have to wrap up here. Let me just flick over to chat and have a look, answer any last minute questions. If you're watching, oh, actually, hold on. Maybe I got a couple more turns in me. Folks. Stay tuned. Hoi An, it was losing loyalty, but she looks to have gotten on top of it, which is nice for her, but unfortunate for us. I want to build that unique, I don't know if you saw that, but that tile improvement is the unique tile improvement of our ally, chocolate, something. We can cause a bit of trouble with this knight. I think we should do that, because that's funny. We'll just race around and pillage all of her stuff. Make her wish she wasn't at war with us. I don't want to get fired upon though, so I will stay sort of out of sight a little bit. Boom. +3 gold. How about that? Take that, Tundra. You worthless tile. Woof. What on earth was standing there? My goodness. Let's see what Arkan can actually do. We could get a theatre district. We could get an entertainment complex. The preserve I don't care about so much, although we are sort of running out of housing, but I don't have really any good spots for it. I mean, the diplomatic quarter, kind of nice to have. We could just throw it up this way. Yeet a diplomatic quarter up the top there. Get your medieval walls, Funkfoot, and let's send the privateer out off into no man's land. Likewise, this caravel. Get going. Get going. Let's discover the world. We've got wonders and all sorts of stuff to uncover. Oh man, look at that. Giant's Causeway was right there. Throwback to the Coupe playthrough where we settled a city on that. And looks like our enemy's just there too. So we did actually a good job settling here. I'm glad we did it on reflection. Very tempting. But this city needs a little bit of love, so we'll get a builder. In terms of governors, I don't have any ones that I'm working toward in particular. So I might just appoint Liang. What? Something weird is going on with my governors. Where do you want to be, Liang? Probably up there. Assert some loyalty. Now, do we have someone unassigned again? How did that happen? Yeah, we do. Get back in Arkin, mate. You got work to do. I'm missing out on valuable science right now. Very valuable science. Woof. Nice, we've got some visibility up this way. Thanks to Chikuda. Yeah, we'll get consulate. That's just a good building to have. Overall, good building. Would be useful to have another campus down, really. No great spots for it, though. There's just nothing here of value. Let's get more gold, though, because those banks, they are valuable. I'm going to just peek with this field cannon and just see what's going on, basically. I mean, really, why are we still at war? Come on. Give me a break. She's just dragging us both down with war weariness, you know? Plus 3 influence points per turn. When the civilization captures or kills an enemy spy, receive 50 science. Nice. Let's do it. Plump out our diplomatic quarter. I'll get a frigate, because I love frigates. And another pike and shot, just in case that thing rears its ugly head. Let's also... No, I don't have movement points. Run! Oh! Alright, Knight, you have one job and one job only. You must cripple her iron. You can't do it, you crazy fool. Run to the hills. Nice little extra luxury for us to connect. We'll take all of the benefits that we can muster. Whoa. And we're in the middle of nowhere. Hey, Coupe, what do you want? He wants my iron. And he'll give me, yet again, Jason, another great work. No thank you. I really need my iron right now, but thanks for the generous offer nonetheless. People are throwing great works at me left, right, and center. Absolutely left, right, and center. We don't care about wonder production, I don't think. Sure. Have a theatre district. You can get some medieval walls. Is there any benefit to having a frigate up here? Potentially. Let's send it up. Queue up a whole load of good stuff in Buenos Aires. That's looking pretty. Very pretty. Another dude behind it. Pew, pew, pew. Wow, 3 damage? Gee, slow down. Slow down there. Wouldn't want to, bombard! Brilliant. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. We've got bombard up and running. There's a free worker. Thanks, Vietnam. Get that, and we're looking good. Bombard was absolutely bombarded. Oh, good. We've got flight now. We can fly, which means we can bomb. Let's get rifling. I think we just need another Champus down, even though they're pretty, I mean, they're not ideal Champuses. Yeah, this one isn't terrible. It's +2. We'll take it. Frankfurt, just an absolute powerhouse. I would have thought there would have been some better spots for a campus here, really. Just get a factory. When in doubt, produce. Suzerain of Geneva, nice pickup for us, really nice pickup. And that field cannon, there's no point. It's just going to smash its head into it. Get a wee chicken eats looking thing down here, +3 gold on an otherwise useless tile. Love it. Barbarian line infantry, yikes. Oh, hello, Swede. Swede, in. Cool. I can build an amphitheater in a turn. Love it. Wonder if that builder will die. Let's find out. Let's use him as a tribute and find out. Militarized border. Worker left unattended. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that. +1 food, +1 production, and 3 gold. Nice to have. Niter for... Wow. Sure. I'll actually take that. I'll take one of those great works. I've been after a great work for a while. I'll take it. So they just keep offering me them. Maybe if I take one, they'll stop. Maybe. +1 amenity from entertainment for each lake tile within 1. +1 food and +1 reduction for each lake tile in the Empire. I mean, there's only 3. But it would improve what are otherwise pretty shabby tiles. I don't think we need to improve them, though. Really don't think we do. What I would love is a little bit of gold, so I'm just going to do that. Let's get a trader. Improve all these tiles. And we're looking pretty. We're looking pretty. I'm quite happy. Building up our wee force, we've reconsolidated. We've got twice the strength of Vietnam in terms of military power again. So we shouldn't struggle. I'll just tick up a little bit, get some necessary upgrades. I've got a whole load of gold in the pot. So we are really ready to strike. I brought a frigate around as well, just in case. You never know. We're producing one of her annoying units too. So that's fun. Very good. Righto, everybody. Unfortunately, that is the end of today's video live stream, of course. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thanks, of course, as always, to the very generous Super Chat donors. Jake Barge, I believe, was first. Yes. Congrats on 1,500. Congrats on 1,500 subs, he said. And also Devilish, who very kindly Super Chat donated just before. Inconvenient to find one's military dead. Yeah, it wasn't ideal. Those archers really got absolutely slain. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Thanks, Jason, by the way. Been so active in the chat. Usually there'd be a few more people, but it was just you and I conversing toward the end, but I really liked it. So thanks for tuning in. Yeah, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to do a live stream. We might pick up this later. I might pick it up privately and just pick it up privately? What does that even mean? I may play through the rest of this and post it on the channel. I may not. We'll see if there's appetite for it. But yeah, thanks so much, you guys. Really, really appreciated having you here today. A really fun stream. A stream on a Monday morning for me, which is a little bit different. Usually I'll do the weekend. Next weekend we'll return to normal viewing time, hopefully. Either way, thanks so much. And until the next one, I will see you then. Bye, everybody. Take care.